Well, reshoring means some of the productions which are outsourced to Asia now is actually coming back to the United States. So we have offshore production, and then reshoring, it means coming back. The employment opportunities are coming back to the United States. There are several reasons, reshoring are happening. The first reason is that the Chinese production costs are increasing very, very fast in the last few years. The wage are growing, the minimum wage is growing almost 15-20% a year during the last 5 years. And also Chinese currency are appreciating at about 5-6% a year. So if you add inflation and currency appreciation, Chinese production costs are increasing almost 12%, 15%. Someone even say it's 20% if you think about the underestimation of inflations. So if that continues for a number of years, then the cost of production in China is going to be very, very high. Some of the production process may move to other Asian economies, and some of them may actually go back to the United States. The second reason reshoring is happening is because of the high energy prices. You can imagine if the cost of transportation increases so fast, it's not going to be cost effective to ship parts to China and then ship the final products back to the United States. So this is a trend which will continue, given the current situation about the energy and the scarcity of raw materials. The third reason is more interesting, is actually because the world's demand structures are changing. We have today 80% of the population are entering urbanization, industrialization. Their income are rising so fast. So very soon, the population in the advanced economy will actually become a small minority in the global economy. So this means that there are going to be continuous increase in global demands coming from emerging market. And that demand will generate demand on the production capacity from the United States, because United States are still the most innovative economy. United States needs to build the infrastructure to meet the global demand of the global consumer, not just like in the past, demands from the American consumer or consumers from the OECD countries, the advanced economy countries. So in that sense, this will generate huge needs to build the infrastructures. And the infrastructures are non-tradable, are local products. Well, in a way, in a sense, reshoring is not really the best words. The best way is actually seeing it as a mutual outsourcing. Let's use the iPad as an example. We can say that the US companies are outsourcing the assembly of iPad to China. But we can also say that the Chinese companies are outsourcing the design of iPad to the United States. That is happening. And this is happening because we are in a globalized economy, right? And in this process, I think the smaller countries with smaller populations will benefit more from countries with large population. Because for smaller countries, you have such a huge population in the global economy waiting for your service. If you are the best in the world, just like Apple, when Apple produced the iPhone, iPad, the whole world wanted the product, right? So if you are a small country, you only invent one product, but every consumer in the world wants to consume your product. So that means that you actually have huge demand, and which means employment for the smaller countries. We have to realize that we have to produce for the global consumers, not for consumers in your own country.